Once upon a time, in a vibrant forest filled with ancient trees and colorful flowers, there lived a wise old owl named Oliver. Oliver was known throughout the forest for his wisdom and his ability to solve problems with sound advice. Animals from all corners of the forest would seek his counsel whenever they faced challenges. One sunny morning, a young rabbit named Rosie approached Oliver, her eyes filled with worry. "Oh, wise Oliver," she began, "I have a problem that's been troubling me. You see, I'm not the fastest rabbit in the forest, and I want to become the fastest. I want to win the annual forest sprint race." Oliver blinked his wise old eyes and nodded thoughtfully. "Ah, Rosie, I see your dilemma. It's natural to want to excel, but remember, there's more to life than speed." Rosie frowned, not entirely satisfied with his response. "But being the fastest is so important, especially in the forest sprint. It's a matter of pride." Oliver chuckled softly. "Indeed it is, my dear Rosie, but pride can sometimes blind us to what truly matters. Instead of focusing solely on being the fastest, consider what you might learn and who you might meet along the way. Sometimes the journey is just as important as the destination." Rosie pondered Oliver's words and decided to give his advice a try. She continued to practice and run with her friends every day, but she also took time to enjoy the beauty of the forest, to savor the scent of wildflowers, and to listen to the songs of the birds. As the day of the forest sprint approached, Rosie felt less anxious about winning and more excited about the race itself. She knew that no matter the outcome, she had grown as a rabbit and cherished the experiences she'd had along the way. The day of the race arrived, and animals from all over the forest gathered at the starting line. Rosie looked around at her competitors, all of them strong and fast. She felt a momentary pang of doubt, but remembered Oliver's words about the journey. The race began, and Rosie ran with all her might, giving it her best effort. As the forest whizzed by, she noticed a fellow rabbit, Lenny, struggling with a thorn stuck in his paw. Without hesitation, Rosie stopped to help him, removing the thorn with care. Lenny thanked Rosie and continued running. Rosie rejoined the race, but now she wasn't running just for herself. She was running for the joy of helping others. She ran past a squirrel who had lost his way and guided him back to the path. She even encouraged a young deer who had stumbled and fallen. In the end, Rosie didn't win the race. The fastest rabbit crossed the finish line ahead of her. But when she reached the end, she was met with cheers and applause from all the animals she had helped along the way. Oliver, watching from a branch, smiled down at her. "You may not have won the race, Rosie, but you've won something more valuable, the admiration and respect of your fellow creatures. You've learned that the true measure of success is not in being the fastest, but in being the kindest." Rosie beamed with happiness, realizing the truth in Oliver's words. She had not only run a race, but also touched the hearts of those around her with her kindness and compassion. The moral of the story is that while it's natural to strive for success and excellence, true fulfillment often comes from the journey itself, from the people we help along the way, and from the kindness and compassion we show to others. Success is not solely measured by trophies or accolades, but by the positive impact we have on the lives of those around us.